Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And I would love to share with you today how to set God aligned goals and build a vision board that produces, somebody say, results. Yes, results. All right. So let's talk about a vision board. A vision board, it's you can decorate it, but it's not for decoration. Okay, a vision board you want to keep in your mind is a clarity system. Okay, and it's a structured clarity system that trains your focus, your decisions, and your habits and your prayers, and it also connects with your faith, and that's what produces the result. So scripturally, Proverbs 29 verse 18 says, where there is no vision, the people are cast off restraint, right? So vision is what produces discipline, and your discipline is what produces your results. Okay? So if you are vague, right, then your life becomes reactive. Okay, but if you're a person that you are clear, you have clarity, you have understanding, then your life becomes very directed. So step one is clarity. Clarify your God given assignment when you are writing your vision board and setting goals. You want to always put God first. Clarify not Nicole's assignment, not Nadine's assignment, not Donnie's assignment. No, God given assignment to Nadine, to Nicole, to Nadash, to Stephanie, to Danya. Okay, God given assignment. You want to go in prayer and ask the Lord questions. Okay, you can ask the Lord questions like, and you can use these questions. You can say, God, Father, what are you building through my life, in this season? What are you building through my life? You can ask God the question, what season am I in? And what must be released so my next level can be sustained? Because you don't want to elevate and then you fall back down. You don't want the blessing and you can't sustain it and it becomes a curse. Right? So that's why it's important, before you write the vision, before you set the goals, you go to the Father and ask the right questions and you will get your answer. All right. And you write answers in complete sentences, not out of your feelings either, but what you're hearing the Lord saying. Okay, so you shut down self and you really tune into what the Spirit of God is saying, and you'll know because it'll all align. Step 2, you want to convert that vision into categories, right? So your life must be built into systems, right? For it to work. What you see millionaires and billionaires doing, what runs a successful life is a successful system, okay? So you're going to create categories such as spiritual growth, health and wellness, or health and body, finances and income, purpose and career. You might have one category, relationships, and then mindset and habits. You might have personal development, right? Everything you desire must fit into a system. Okay? Step 3, turn desires into measurable goals. Okay? Turn desires into measurable goals. Every goal must be measurable. All right? Not, I want to be healthier, but I walk 8,000 steps 5 days a week. Okay? Not, I want to make more money, but I earn an additional $1,200 per month by June. Okay? All right? Measurable. Okay? All right? You got that? All right? You're not going to say, I want to pray more. Not I want to pray more, but I pray 20 minutes each morning at 6 a.m. Right? This is what turns hope into structure. Okay? When you set your measurable goals and you speak on them like this. Okay? Step 4 is you want to identify shift. You know, you want to identify, shift that's required. So every goal, right? Every goal requires a new version of you. So you want to ask, who must I become to sustain this result? Who must I become to sustain this result? And you want to write character goals now, right? Not only achievement goals, but character goals. For example, what I mean is, okay, I become disciplined. I become consistent. I become emotionally regulated. I become spiritually aligned. Okay? And you will know, okay, this is what you need to do in order to sustain the result that you're looking for. All right? Now, step 5 is build your vision board. Okay? So this is fun. Your board must contain 4 sections. Okay? Remember that vision, vision, it needs images, right? So scriptures and, your affirmations, right, is going to be there as well, right? Identity statements, right? You want also reminders on your vision board, right? Your board is a training wall for you for the year, okay? It retrains your mind every single day, every time you look at it, and it keeps you focused, all right, on to obtain and retain those goals, all right, and to achieve that success you're looking for. So step 6, activate the board daily. Okay, how do you do that? You got to see it. You got to visit it every day. Okay, every morning, every night. And you want to speak your goals out loud, okay? You want to pray over your plans, right? Pray over that vision board, okay? And take one aligned action every day, because consistency matters. Consistency builds momentum, all right? And momentum is what builds that result that you're looking for, all right? Now, step 7 is you're going to want to track it. Okay, so you want to track and adjust monthly, every 30 days, just review your progress, right? You might have to adjust some habits, not the vision, but the habits. You just don't want to ever abandon your assignment, because discipline is being built. Don't forget that. It may not seem like it is, but if you really go and evaluate, you'll see that discipline is being built in you. Greatness is being built, from you, from within you, and you're experiencing that, but you got to follow these steps. All right. So listen, my final word is this: your future is not built by wishing. Okay. Oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. God, give me this. God, give me that. And you sit there and do nothing. No, your future is not built by wishing. It is built by understanding, which is clarity. It's built by discipline. It's built by identity, you knowing who you are in Christ. And it's built by you being obedient, okay, to what God said and to the knowledge that you've received. All right. So your vision board is not a dream board. Remember that. Respect it and honor it, because it's what God is bringing forth in your life with you. Okay? This is your construction blueprint. When you build correctly, I'm telling you, you will flourish consistently. All right? So God bless you, and remember to visit the worksheet section. There'll be a worksheet there. on building that vision board. I believe in you, and I know the best is ahead of you. God is with you, and I'm always praying for you. See you.